Originally, I'm from Japan. Then when I was in Japan, I trained myself as a packaging designer. Then in 1998, I came to England and I studied jewelry making and design at Kent Institute of Art and Design. Then I did my MA at Royal College of Art. Then afterwards, I got a chance to be artist residence at the School of Jewelry in Birmingham Institute. I think I got influence from my mother. She was a housewife, but she really enjoyed creative activities such as painting and wood carvings, as well as knitting, sewing, and cooking. So having her influence, I've been loving making things since I was little. My inspiration is, I think, it's something elusive or ambiguous. It doesn't really have shape or image. I think it's from my senses or something like that. Yeah, so I think my inspiration is inside myself, and I think to take that out, probably I need to make something. I'm very much interested in cooking in many reasons, because cooking is a creative activities in which we can do every day. And also when we do cooking, we use all our senses. Then I think it's a really good practice to integrate different materials in one. I started jewelry making having interest in using metal, but the more I developed my practice, the more I started to use more flexible and soft material. Actually, it was 6 years ago that I had encountered this wrapping way of working with a fine elastic knitting when I was a student at RCA. In the first 2 years, I spent time to look for the way I could finalize this idea in a form of jewelry by exploring techniques and materials. Even though I have been using one particular material, there are so many possibilities to explore in the relationship between the inside and outside materials, especially in color and form. In recent years, I have been using different ways of knitting, and this gives my work kind of complexity while it retains simplicity. I'm still interested in using metal, but I think it's a bit hard as a material for me. Then I just naturally moved to other material, which is more flexible and fragile and delicate. But since I don't set any concept or something before I make my piece, I entirely leave interpretation to the wearer or viewer. So indeed, I would like to ask the people what kind of meaning they find in my piece. In store for the future of jewelry making, I think there will be more and more new and unfamiliar materials and techniques to be used for making jewelry, at the same time retaining traditional techniques and materials. The purpose of my work is communication with others through 3D language. Also, if I consider the influence by Japanese culture, I think my work has a purpose to inherit its cultural value in a contemporary way.